So we'll go back to some more Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Last time we head south from Veilstone after finishing the gym fight there, and finally made it to Valor Lakefront. Off screen I did train just a tiny little bit, not too much. That's why levels might look a little different. Oracle's actually one level away. That's why I stopped grinding, because I didn't want Oracle to evolve yet, so... Anyway, continuing on through the game, and my god, has there been so much stuff. Hi? Oh, that's the entrance. I thought up there was the entrance. Okay, that weirded me out. There's been a lot of things that have been released as of late when it comes to, I guess, people beating the game and people already getting the national decks, which... I did. Oh, did they keep this like it was? This is supposed to be like double battle heaven. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna do all these fights because there are a ton of them. But every day this resets the trainers in here, so you can grind a bunch of XP if you so wish. I'm not going to because that's a little overpowered. But anyway, besides the point. People have found out the national decks, which I found out, and apparently I was right with it being the Gen 4 national decks. Meaning that all the Pokemon from Gen 1 to Gen 4 can be obtained. Well, at least in the decks. Which means, unfortunately, no Gen 5 to Gen 8, but, I mean, hey, at least it's promising for the future. And, the funny thing is, where's the thingy? Isn't it like... Or no, it was like next to the girl up here, right? This is the house she's trying to get into? Where is that girl? I honestly don't remember. Weird. For some reason, they kept a lot of the glitches. Now, for some reason, Darkrai is not even on the island. Let me preface this with this. I'm specifically referencing the Poketips video that I saw. But apparently you can get Shaman by doing a weird surf glitch, and yeah, it. I mean, Nintendo should have well, not have just ported everything, including the glitches. But the weird thing is that like. Because of that surf glitch, people are now able to void out again. And for those who don't know about voiding in the old games, this is specifically popular with Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum when they were out. But basically, you could do some weird stuff on screen to make it to where you basically walk into the endless void. And it would allow you to get specific mythicals such as Shaman, Arceus, and Darkrai. Which is weird, needless to say. But for some reason, when people try to go to the Darkrai Island, Darkrai is not there. You can go to the island, but again, Darkrai is not there, which makes me think that they are going to do some kind of event for Darkrai. And Arceus's code has just been completely stripped out of the game. Like, at least the Arceus event, it does not exist at this moment in time in the code, which by all means there probably is just going to be some kind of update later on where we can fight Arceus, maybe after Arceus's release. My personal theory is that whenever Legends Arceus comes out and you beat the game, you can maybe transfer some of that save data over to Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl, so you can get the Azure Flute and capture Arceus in Diamond and Pearl. That would be cool, because that would incentivize to actually buy Legends Arceus, but it would suck for a lot of people considering you would have to go and buy a whole other game just to get Arceus into your game. Either that or just Pokemon Home it. Which I do plan to do at some point. I am gonna transfer at least Gen 1 up, from Gen 1 to Gen 4 to Diamond and Pearl, or well, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. Just because I want the Shiny Charm in this game, and plus, I mean, Gen 4 holds a really special place in my heart, so. Although it kind of sucks from the DS games, because like I said, I think I have my catch-em-all progress on my Pokemon X file, which means that Gen 5 to 6 would be stuck on Pokemon X. My Gen 7 still stuck on my Ultra Moon, I think. Yeah, and then, well, Sword and Shield, that's Gen 8's all on there. I did do the, like, initial Pokedex, or the regional dex in Sword and Shield. It's just I never did a living dex, which is a bad idea. Always do a living dex if you're going to go for all of the Pokemon, because then whenever a new one comes out, you can just transfer everything as long as it's not a new generation of Pokemon. But besides the point, I'm not going to do that during like the main game of this, because that'd be stupid. I don't think it'd be very fun if I just had all the Pokemon in here and hey, where you can actually use well, we don't have a we really need to get a special. Wait, didn't I buy Thunderbolt? What the hell am I doing? Alright, whatever. We don't have a special move on Electro, well, for Lightning, so that's gonna be a disadvantage on that end, but I mean, hey, this thing's quad weak to Electric, so why should I be worried? But yeah, whenever we become champions, I probably will transfer all of the Pokemon from Gen 1 to Gen 4, so I could just straight up get the Shiny Charm immediately. So, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna do the Shaman glitch thing or not, at least as long as they don't patch it, that is. Because at some point, isn't there a secret item here? Thought there was. Or is it on the, no. Actually, can't I just... How do I... There we go. I swore there was a secret thing here. Okay, I guess not. I probably won't do the Shaman glitch on this file. If I'm gonna do it at all, it's gonna be on my Shining Pearl file, because I don't know. I don't like showing glitches off like that, but you know, when they don't have the mystery gift available for that yet, then you know. Whenever it does come out, because, I mean, hey, we can get Shaman, which means there has to be a mystery gift for, like, the Oak's, or not Oak, Rowan? Or no, Oak is part of that. Oak's parcel thingy. Whenever that does come out, then I will at least show it off, and same with Darkrai and all the other ones. Now, I also found out about, I can't remember what it's called, but I did see the legendary list. And they do a weird thing with the Grand Underground where you can get all the... As far as I know, you can get the Regis and Regigigas by extension. So, no more Regigigas event, unfortunately. You can get these Johto dogs. Are you a trainer? No, you're not. You can get the Johto dogs, the Kanto birds, respectively to their own games, so... You have to, I think it's in Shining Pearl you get Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres. In Brilliant Diamond it's Raikou, Entei, Suicune, which I prefer the latter of that because I don't know, I never really cared for the Kodo, yes, for the Kanto birds, but that's just because I grew up playing Johto most of the time, so. And I think if you have all three of them, you can get the box legendary of gold or silver. So if you have all the dogs, you can get Lugia. If you have all the, or no, if you have all the dogs, you get Ho-Oh. And if you have all the birds, you get Lugia. Which Lugia is my favorite when it comes to those two. So, and then after that, I think you can actually get Groudon, Kyogre, and Rayquaza, along with Latios and Latios, which is kind of cool, actually, because those were Pokemon we've never been able to get. So, and gives us hope that we might get it later, get some more legendaries later on. Why can Gaia learn Ice Beam? Okay, Thunderbolt. And why can Gaia learn? Why can Farron learn that? Okay, this game's movesets are weird. Alright, Thunderbolt, you probably learn it later on, so it might be a waste as of right now, but who cares? I can always go and buy another Thunderbolt TM if I ever need it. Did I get Dazzling Gleam? Yeah, I don't think I did. Also, I don't like that. Yeah, I keep forgetting to go back to that cave. Actually, we can use Fly, right? How do I use Fly? Obtain Pokemon. Oh. Ew. Oh, we can fly. Weird. Okay. I do want to see... I need to go back up. You know what? We'll do that after we come up back to Hearthome, because we need to get a Pokemon that can learn Flash anyway, so... But yeah, I think it's weird that they kept Shaman in the game as an event thing, but not Darkrai. Which again, like, kind of confirms to me that, you know, at least at some point we'll be able to legitimately catch Shaman. I mean, and you can't tell me that they just left it over there, because one, it's got a overworld sprite. Along with that, the girl back in, not Eterna, Floraroma still gives you the Cressedia flowers. Like, why else would that be there if it was not going to be an event? Then again, why is Darkrai not a thing? You're the move tutor. I do have heart scales from doing underground stuff, and that's a very choppy way of doing that. Can't Bonsai get something new? Oh. That's way better than Razor Leaf. Holy crap. Why can you get Woodhammer this early on? Alright, screw it. Give me Woodhammer. That's gonna be an endgame move for you anyway. Get rid of Razor Leaf. I mean, most Torterras end up just having Earthquake, Woodhammer, Curse, and Crunch. At least most of mine. Oh, I have another one apparently. I think this is my last one though. Ooh, Ice Fang. That'd be good for type coverage. I don't like the 95 accuracy. But, I mean, hey. At least we'd have somewhat of a way to deal with that. I was about to call it Groudon. Garchomp. The thing with Garchomp that's so scary is that it's so damn fast. Like, I don't like how fast it is. You can't get anything new. I don't think you can get anything until you're a Honchkrow, which won't be for a bit. I know you won't get anything. There's nothing I really want. I did not know you can get electric. Magnetic Flux. Raises defense and special defense of an ally with minus. Why would you ever need this on a Magnezone? The only Pokemon that ever gets plus and minus are +1 Minun. Why would you ever need this on a Magnezone? Mirror Coat's nice, but like... these movesets, I don't know if it's just a Gen 8 moveset thing, or if it's just weird. I mean, it is certainly weird. Yeah, you can't get anything. I'm not gonna even bother on these two. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna get the Ice Fang on Farron. I don't even know if you learn it later on. I doubt it, considering I'm able to grab it from here. Whirlpool sucks. Brian is nice, but 10 PP. Yeah, no. Let me get Ice Fang. Besides, I can always get more heart scales in the underground if I still need it. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to get it, but no. Let's get rid of Aqua Tail. I don't like Aqua Tail. It's very inaccurate, and, you know, I rely on Waterfall anyway. Do I have any more? No, I don't. Alright, well, nice to know the move tutor's here. I guess we'll just start taking on the gym. We got nothing else better to do than take on the gym here. Probably knock it out in this, this one session. Why aren't they giving a tour of the gym like that? Okay. Nice to know they kept it exactly the same, which makes it a lot easier for me, because, well, this place is pretty easy on its own. Man, this gym is gonna be easy. One, I forgot to swap off of Bonsai. I wanted Electro instead. Now we're actually using Electro. But yeah, this gym is gonna be stupid. Because, I ended up skipping that fight because it was just a Weasel, but like... Here's the thing. Crasher Wake usually sucks. I hate fighting him in the original game, and it's simply because every electric type that you can get in this game are nice, yeah, but very frail. Like, the only viable electric type you get up to this point is probably Luxray. You can technically get Raichu up to this point. You're part ground. I was about to do a stupid. But here's the thing. We're using a Magnezone. There's literally nothing Wake can do to even touch this thing. Because Magnezone is stupid tanky. Like, unless if he has, like, Focus Blast on something stupid, which I don't even think he does have on a Pokemon, it's gonna be stupid easy. He's a nightmare in the original game. Like, I think the two hardest gym leaders I've always had, well, two least obvious gym leaders, I should say. Because everyone knows the curse of fighting Whitney in Gold and Silver, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Crystal, etc. She sucks. I hate fighting Whitney. I mean, if you have a fighting type, she's easy, but like, if you don't, you are in a world of hurt. It is bad. But, Wingull, okay. But, I mean, if you have a Heracross for her, GG's. But, like, the two, like, biggest troubles I have with gym leaders are, well, the two gym leaders I have the most issues with are Crasher Wake and, oh no, what's his name? No. Gym leader in Drift Veil in Black and White. I was about to say Berg. Yeah, no, that's the third gym leader. Why can I not remember his name? Give me a sec. Clay, that's his name. I don't know why I forgot his name, despite the amount of atrocities he has committed to old teams of mine. Because I don't know why. In Black and White, Clay has always given me so many issues. I think it's mostly just because of the Excadrill. Because you have to fight an Excadrill so early on. Like, it's kind of stupid in my opinion. I don't know why they make you fight that thing so early. It's a ground steel type, for God's sake. While you still only have a Pignite, at least. Or a Duwad. And that's with grinding your ass off against all the whatchamacallit, all the Audinos. But even still, yeah. And then Wake, he has wiped me a lot before too, and again, I don't know why. Especially with Wake, because, I don't know, I think it's mostly just because of, I'm just gonna do Earthquake. Mostly just because of its Floatzel. Because that thing is insanely fast, and will deal with, flying types, because it has, Ice Fang. It's not pretty. But anyway, Gyarados. Alright, just go to Electro. Now that we at least have Thunderbolt, which is going to be stupid easy to handle. I will be going after all the legendaries. I don't know how it'll go for like trying to get the opposite games. I mean, if anything, I could just get up to the same point and show it off. So, actually, now that I think about it, that's no big deal. So, anyway, take down the Gyarados. I just don't know how those other legendaries work. That's the only issue. So, or let alone how I'm gonna be able to show, catching Palkia too. Again, I'll probably just get up to the same point on Shining Pearl, like off screen, because that was stupid. I don't know why I did that. Guess happy trigger finger, but or itchy trigger finger. But at least it gives me a reason to play Shining Pearl off screen so I can actually show the exclusive legendaries. That wasn't that great of a fight. It just took forever because it was like a bunch of people I had to take down, and oh, there's Wake right here. Who do I have in the We're not gonna lose. As long as he doesn't send out Gastrodon first, which I highly doubt, we should be fine. Wake time. But as, I guess, while we're fighting this guy, I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. At the time of this recording, it is currently Black Friday, which is a trend I will never probably take a part of, because that seems like hell. It seems like a very easy place to get robbed. And yeah, I'd rather not, you know, spend my life on just a 50% off deal. I will definitely participate in Cyber Week. Cyber Week is great, but yeah, Black Friday seems kind of crazy, needless to say, especially in this climate. But yeah, Thanksgiving's always great. But I mean, hey, the beauty that is Thanksgiving is immediately forgetting that it happened the previous day and immediately start thinking about Christmas. And I'm at that age now, and oh, we're gonna get a Gardevoir after this, and hi Quagsire. Oh, you have a Quagsire, right? I thought you had a Gastrodon. Well, at least I'm gonna try out Woodhammer. But the beauty that is getting older with Christmas, I don't know. Some people do things differently. Like I have a buddy who doesn't even ask for Christmas presents because for them it's once you're old enough, you know, Christmas is for kids, not for everybody. And you know, I could see why, but personally with my family, you know, everybody gets presents. It's just the older they get, the more stuff you know that you will get. Especially with me, because I'm very particular about what I want for Christmas. I mean, hell, I still make Christmas lists, and no, it's not mailed for Santa. It's simply because my family hates it whenever they're trying to remember something that I want. Like, it's it's not great because I'm worried about them getting the wrong thing, and they're not entirely sure what I'm asking for. Like, I'm not even asking for SMT5 because they're not even gonna know what the hell that is. But even still, once you get older, I guess in my experience, you kind of just know what you're getting. I mean, I don't know everything, but a lot of the stuff I asked for, I literally had to buy for my my grandmother to purchase for me for Christmas. So like, I literally know, like, it's in my closet as we speak. So, which I don't know the date of this recording. It's probably like a couple weeks before Christmas. But hello, Gardevoir. But yeah, I just think it's kind of ironic because used to be, oh, you just get Dazzling Gleam when you evolve. Cool. Ah, Psychic. When you get Psychic, I'll have to look at your movesets. But I mean, as a kid, I remember we live in a house that has stairs, and the orientation of the Christmas tree would be like right down the steps. Like you could see it when you're looking down the steps, and you know, everyone puts the presents under there. And I remember one time when I was like, I would say like 7 or 8. I woke up and I had to pee or something, so I start crossing over. And it's like, you could see them putting the Christmas presents up, and then my grandmother just looks up and is like, the hell are you doing? And it's like, yeah, no, not peeing tonight. Just gonna go back to my room and pretend to sleep before I get my ass whooped. Not really. They were never that kind of people. They never... I know, I mean, it depends on context. Like, if I did something really stupid, like, you know, they would not hesitate to beat my ass right then and there. But, like, I never really got beat. I was always a quote-unquote good child, I guess, and I was never that mischievous or anything like that, so I just never really got spanking or anything. But they were, my family's the type of people who believes in discipline before beating first, I guess you could say. And weren't we supposed to do something else here first? Or am I thinking of Platinum? I might be thinking of Platinum. What's it say to, what's it say? Oh, I was right. Yeah, okay, I remembered right. Yeah, in Platinum, they make you go up here. But, not in this game. They They don't even mention it. I mean, you just see this galactic grunt here, but that's about it. Actually, Barry... Wait, are you gonna fight me? Ah, piss. Well, at least I can show this fight with my commentary, because last time you were a dick and just put me into a fight when I was trying to go do stuff off screen. Why do you have a Starly still? This is what, Gym 4? We're about to go to Gym 5 and you still don't have a Staravia? It's level 26! What are you doing, Barry? Alright, whatever. I shouldn't be complaining, because it's going to make it stupid easy for me. I was going to swap over to Oracle so I can actually start using someone else. But whatever. Monferno. Perfect. I have Psybeam. Actually, I have Dazzling Gleam as well. Can't remember. Is Dazzling Gleam better than Moonblast? Or can you even get Moonblast in this game? Nice stickers. That actually looked really nice. Oh. Right. Fire resists Fairy. Forgot about that. Well, Psybeam. Flame Wheel. Ain't gonna do much. Actually, you took like a third of my health, but you're gonna lose all your health. Yep. Gotta love the fighting subtype. But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for Christmas. I'm excited to get stuff and hang out with family. I mean, that's the most important thing. Screw it. Let's just go to Farron. Why not? It doesn't really matter. It's a Weasel. But, I don't know. Christmas is always magical. When you get older, it's not that magical, because, I don't know, as a kid, you never have to worry about getting gifts for other people. At least I didn't. And then once I got into my teens, it's like, alright, now you gotta start getting stuff for other people. And now it's just a mainstay thing, because I don't know about anybody else, but I suck at getting gifts for people. I'll have the occasional idea, but it's never anything that comes off the top of my head. It's always like, oh, this thing looks nice. Might be a good gift. I don't know. I suck at getting gifts, but then again, it's for people that I do not associate with any hobbies with, because, you know, one member's on the guitars and stuff, which I have no idea about anything for that. Another one likes to cook. I don't know anything about that. Best thing I got is one of my other family members who's younger in age, so they play games like me, so it's like, oh, thank God, somebody I can actually attribute to. And actually think of stuff for, but I don't know. I don't know when this video is going to be coming out. It's probably going to be in like second or third week of December, because like I said, at this time of recording, today is Black Friday in real life, so needless to say, little, I guess, forewarning or foreboding, foreshadowing. That's the word. Also, can't you get a Chatot here? I think you can get a Chatot here, which I don't really care for, to be honest. I guess one cool trivial thing about Chatot was in the I think it's only in the Japanese version, or at least in the beta of the game, there was a move that Chatot could get where you could actually make him say specific lines if you talked into the mic of the DS. And well, you could quickly see why that got thrown out the window, because lots of profanity from that Chatot. There's the girl up left, yeah. Isn't it like right around here? I still love that they kept this exactly the same. How the hell does it work though? Like, I swore it was around here. Alright, hold on. Let's like go up here. She doesn't really give you anything worth anything, but I swear it was like, is it here? I don't know how this thing is supposed to work in this game, because I've yet to see any like secret items come out of here. Whatever, I can look it up later. Here goes me trying to do cool things. Get out of here, Galactic Grunt. Yay! Okay, what are you gonna have? Also, I just noticed that I had to catch the Ralts in the quick ball. It was a pain in the ass getting Oracle. I never mentioned that, but holy crap, the way you have to get Ralts in this game is stupid. So the Underground has a weird rare Pokemon system where you have all your common Pokemon, so like the main, like the majority of areas has like, was it the Expansive Cave, it's like Bidoof, Zubats, Geodude, stuff like that, and then there's just one walking around that's different from everybody else. And Ralts is one of those Pokemon. Hi, Cynthia. But Ralts is one of those rare Pokemon. And the annoying thing with it is that it took so many resets of that room just to find one damn Ralts. Like, I'm not even joking. It took forever to find one. I found a Togepi before that damn thing, and I didn't even know you could get that, which is actually something I'm thinking about when I'm going back to Shining Pearl, if you can get Togepi in that, because if you can, I'm just going to use that for my flying type so I can actually have a fairy type. Besides Ralts, that is. But yeah, it's like, they made it really stupid, in my opinion. And I don't know if there's any other Pokemon now that we've got our 4th gym badge. But even still, also, I don't think there's a secret. Oh, wait, yeah, no, there is one in Diamond Pearl, right. I think Surface in here. Great Marsh. This is also the place where we can get Wooper and Quagsire. Might as well show it off, right? Isn't it like over here? No. Oh wait, crap. They're not TMs in this game anymore. Right. What gave you this? Or do you have to talk to him? Do you have to talk to the kid? Thanks. You? Oh, there's Defog. Hidden move. Okay. Yeah, so why even give me the well, I guess if you want to use Defog. Alright, that's what I came in here for. I wanted to make sure we got Defog, because, well, not having Defog sucks, needless to say. I say that a lot. Yes, exit the Great Marsh. I just wanted to get that, because I remember in Diamond and Pearl, you actually had to get Defog from here. In Platinum, it's in the tower right before Salacion Town. The one we climbed up for. Or, well, with? Whatever. To the west to 212. Oh, right. This stuff. This is annoying. Okay. There should be something in here. Okay, that's how it works. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 steps over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Please. Oh, it's gotta be. Oh, it's up there. Rare candy. I think in Platinum that's a Dawnstone, which allows you to evolve Kirlia into Gallade. Or no, that's no, it is a Dawnstone, right? I don't remember. Pineapple berries, berry. We'll see how far we can get into this route, because this route is really long. I'll probably have to end the episode in this route as we speak, but we'll see. Because like I said, this route, I mean, it's a route that leads into another route that leads all the way back up to Hearthome. The only reason I'm taking it is because, well, it is a place we should go to. There's a lot of trainers in here, and, you know, you generally want to explore it. And there was nothing to that fight, really. It was just a Luxio and a Buizel. Nothing to it. Anyway, loving this not having to... That's a fishing rod. Loving to not have to carry HM slaves, because seriously, that crap is annoying. And to which I say, why don't they just get rid of the HM things? But whatever. It's... I'm just complaining to complain at this point. Don't you have steel types? Oh, no you don't. Abra. Probably not the best thing to pin up against Oracle, but I mean, hey. Better than nothing. Dazzling Gleam. There's probably not a lot this Abra could do to us. Unless if it has like a poison type hidden power or something like that, but Dazzling Gleam is pretty overpowered as it is, so we should be fine. Anyway, I do like our team setup though, because like, I don't know, all the like Let's Plays I've seen of Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, I have not once seen a person use Rampardos. Maybe I'm just misremembering, but I mean, then again, we haven't even used Gaia yet. I'll probably won't use Gaia until she's level 30, because, well, it's a little easier to deal with a level 30 than a level 25, or whatever level Gaia is at the moment. This is what I'm talking about. Why do you put grass here, or the trees, when to get into this place you have to have a cut? Like, why? There's no reason for that. That's one of my gripes with Sinnoh, is that it is littered with HM moves. Anywhere you go, you have to use an HM move for something. And there's like 8 of them in this game, I think. Let me think. I mean, obviously there's Surf, Rock Smash, Cut, Fly, Waterfall. Then there's the, what was that, Flash, Defog, and Rock Climb. So many, and they make you use all of them at some point. Like, it's ridiculous, so I'm glad we can stay with our main team, because I don't like doing that, so guess we'll just fight you. Like I said, this route, there's a lot of trainers in it, so actually, do we have Surf? Where do we get Surf? Or do we already have it? Because I swore maybe it's in Platinum that I'm thinking that we get Surf here. No, because Cynthia gives you Surf, right? In Celestic Town. I don't remember. Shows how much I remember of Diamond and Pearl. Because seriously, I remember a lot of things, but there are also a lot of things I do not remember. So Buizel, just stay with Oracle. I'm trying to get levels up on Oracle so that he can actually be viable. I mean, granted, I'm gonna level up everybody at some point, so one day, of course, one day. Anyway, Parasol Lady Alexa. I keep saying this, but in Platinum, this used to be a shard for Move House. Is it the same? Oh. It sucks in this version. Okay, for context, in Diamond and Pearl. Okay. In Platinum, that house actually has good moves, where instead of just giving you the weather moves for for shards, I'm thinking of the Shard to Berry guy from Soul Silver. But except for the, what am I trying to say? Instead of the weather moves, they let you get like elemental moves, like Ice Punch, Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, Ice Fang, Fire Fang, Thunder Fang. It's a whole lot better in Platinum. I don't know why they didn't keep that. Honestly, I know they're trying to do a faithful recreation of Diamond and Pearl, but Diamond and Pearl got a lot of things wrong. Like, Diamond and Pearl sucks when it comes when it compares to the other ones. Okay, I don't know why I guess I'll keep it on the calculator. But yeah, like, there's a lot of things that Diamond and Pearl just do not get right. For one, I mean, this is after game I'm talking about, but the battle area just looks terrible. It looks a lot better in Platinum. The Pokemon available in Diamond and Pearl sucks. Now it's alleviated a little bit in the Grand Underground in this version, but even still, it just sucks. Like, you can either choose between a Chimchar, a Houndour, or a Ponyta for your fire type. Which, I guess, cool that we get Houndour, but at least in Platinum, you could still get Magmar. You know, that's another choice. But, like, I don't know. I never liked Sinnoh for that. Sinnoh does not do well on the integrating multiple typings. Because a lot of the Pokemon in Gen 4 are super tanky. I mean, Skuntank, what the crap can I not remember? Skuntank, Perugly, Magnezone, Rhyperior, Honchkrow, Togekiss. I mean, the list goes on for really, really tanky Pokemon. Like, and this isn't even the generation where Blissey was introduced. Like, Blissey was a Gen 2 Pokemon, and that was nuts. Now there's just a ton of them, thanks to Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. Well, Diamond and Pearl. And that's another thing weird with Diamond and Pearl. Why the hell do they put so many, like, extra evolutions when you can't even get them in the main game? Because seriously, like, I don't even think you can get the Protector in Diamond and Pearl until after you beat the Elite Four. Same goes for the Magmarizer and Electrizer. I don't think you get a Shiny Stone until way later. You can't even get a Togepi in the original game, so don't even try getting a Togekiss. I don't even know if you can get it, the Togepi in general in that game. I don't remember. It's just weird. I mean, there are some you can have access to. I mean, Murkrow and Diamond, and, you know, it's just weird. I don't know. They did a lot of weird things in Diamond and Pearl, and it makes sense. They were dealing with a hardware limitation at the time, because that was the original DS at that point. DSi wasn't even a thing until it was before Platinum when the DSi came out, so I guess they're just trying to cater to those who have older DS systems, but really repeating myself a lot. I don't know why. I'm trying to say the right things, and I don't want to mix up my words, but besides the point, I do love Diamond and Pearl. They are really good, really great. Now, I mean, I'm going to be biased and say Platinum is better than the two, because, I mean, it really is just the ultimate version of Diamond and Pearl. I mean, seriously, I think if you're wanting Diamond and Pearl over Platinum, you're selling yourself short, because, well, you can get both Dialga and Palkia in Platinum, which is like the only time. No, Emerald did it too with Rayquaza. I think that was like the only games that did that, where you can get the rest of the boxed legendaries. Well, Crystal did it too. Yeah, I think the only... Was it all the games that had 3 games? Because, I mean, Red and Blue didn't have it. Well, they had Yellow, but there wasn't really a box legendary. There was Mewtwo, but that's like the big boy legendary you get in that game. Besides the birds, but yeah, I think, yeah, because Crystal you can get Ho-Oh and Lugia. I mean, so can Soul Silver and Heart Gold. You can get the retrospective box legendary. For those who don't know, if you get to not Pallet Town, why can I not remember the name? It's the town that has Brock. If you go there in Pewter, that's the name, Pewter City. Go there, you talk to an old man, he'll give you the wing for the other legendary. So, and for a lot of people, it's like, why are you trying to explain how to do that in a Let's Play that's not even close to Johto? Well, there's a lot of people who don't know about that, so I figured to at least mention it. Plus, I'm running out of things to talk about, but this is what happens when you're trying to go through a route fighting at literally every guy you see, and, well, 50 minutes worth of recording time later. I'll probably do one more fight after this, and then I'll call it there, because we are running at time, I think. I skipped a lot of fights, so I don't really know how far into the recording I am. For those who, well, it's obvious, I do cut out a lot of fights. But for me, I won't know how long the video actually is until I go and edit, so. But that's a problem for me and not a problem for you guys, so. Well, actually, it kind of is a problem for you guys, because that depends on how much content you get. Then again, not like anybody's watching anyway, but you know what? I hope at some point you're not active until night, because that makes sense of an officer. Random cricket tune later. I should not be riding the bike in here. I don't know why I'm doing that. Oh, come on! Man, I almost lost my shit there because, I mean, it's evening in-game, obvious. You can look at the screen and tell, but for some reason the lighting does weird stuff to some of the Pokemon, so I ran into a Wooper, and I thought it was shiny for a second because it looked pink under the lighting. But no, it was just a normal Wooper, a normal Whoopie boy. Which, I think everybody has said this at some point, but you know what? Here, I'm gonna say it again. How can you be that happy with no arms? I love Wooper. I mean, I know he's based off of an axolotl, but still, like, axolotls are they're dumb cute. They're very dumb. I love looking at axolotls because they are really just really dumb animals, but they're cute. Damn it. I digress. Let's get into a double battle, I guess. I haven't had one of those in a while, so. Plus, I figure it's a little better if we get into a double battle here, simply just because I'm running out of power points for Oracle, Prinplup, and Apom. Also, apparently you can get the other starters in the after game, along with the Hoenn starters for some reason, which I guess it's cool. I don't know why you would ever want them in the after game, but you know. I guess if you were wanting to get like a shiny, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to think of a Pokemon you would want a shiny for, but it's like shiny Blaziken sucks. Well, actually, it's not that bad. Shiny Blaziken actually looks pretty nice. Shiny Sceptile looks pretty nice too. So, I don't like shiny Marsh Stomp though. I'm not very particular to the color pink. I don't know why. I don't really like pink as a color. Then again, my favorite color is blue after all, so I guess it makes sense to have some rivalry. Meryl! The thing that canonically can grow a dick as soon as it evolves. Still riding high after that bit from Chug Conroy's, what the crap? Okay, hold on. Let me go back to you. Let's Dazzling Gleam both of them. I did not know that was a thing I could do. Okay. And then, can I, like, neutral? I can't neutral you. I can't. Alright. I'm just gonna crunch the Prinplup then. I don't even know why I'm trying so hard to use the right thing when I'm just gonna one-shot all these guys anyway, because it really is not hard to over-level on these trainer fights. These guys are level 21, I'm like in the mid-30s. Like, and I'm not really grinding that much. Like, Bonsai's level 38. I'm really not trying to over-level on everything, but like, they really made sure that you're gonna stay good on levels. But finally made it through that route. Now we're in the northern part of Route 2, whatever the crap this route is. Does this say? No. Okay. Well, I guess we're halfway to Hearthome City again, so next time on Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, we'll keep heading north, head back to Hearthome, take down Fantina, and hopefully make our way back towards Celestic Town. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.